George Galloway warns why US is on the cusp of World War III with China. This is how began. George Galloway has claimed the circumstances that set off the First World War could be repeating themselves in 2020, as he warned of a conflict between the US and China. George Galloway says now is not the time for trade wars. George Galloway has predicted a global conflict between the US and China this year, following an escalation in tensions between the two superpowers. The alarming prediction of an all-out war between China and the US comes as George Galloway pointed out the eerily similarities between the prelude to the First World War and the current tensions. He pointed to President Trump's threat to tear up the Phase 1 US-China trade deal as the US seeks ways to punish Beijing for its handling of coronavirus. Speaking to reporters on Friday, the US president threatened to punish China by imposing new tariffs before detailing his trade war warning. President Trump, who has blamed China's handling of the pandemic for causing thousands of deaths in the US, said that he was very torn about whether to end the so-called Phase 1 US-China trade deal. He threatened to rip up the trade deal if China fails to meet its purchase commitments agreed in the original trade deal. Asked if he was breaking up the Phase 1 trade deal, President Trump responded, "I am very torn. I have not decided yet, if you want to know the truth." However, that came just hours after top trade officials from both countries pledged to press ahead with implementing the deal despite the growing political tensions between the two sides. Mr. Galloway told RT, "This could quickly get out of control, First World War style. I remind you that the prelude to the First World War was exactly these trade wars and scrambles for influences in far-off lands and seas. It is a highly dangerous strategy to be using an economic disaster to pour gasoline on the already burning tundra in the economic and political landscape.